Hi everyone, welcome to Don't Take a Gaming channel. Let's start King's Bounty the Dark Side from the continuation of the last video. Here we go. So this time I'll anyhow clear Inselburg. Okay, I want to go to Inselburg. Very hard. Darren Bammo a little bit difficult. So each location visit some various islands. This area is already visited, but here, eco internet. But navigation chart back in another. So Bloom the Herbalist. Bulldog Puppy. Okay. I may have the dragon. By Toy Star. My name is Robert Chambers. To what do I owe this honor? I am Neoline. What are you doing in these backwoods? You see, Neoline, my business requires me to stay far away from the city and the city girl. Do you understand what I mean? Are you a smuggler? Not so loud, Neoline. Trees have ears too. Yes, I'm a smuggler. I supply your goods not sold in local shops. Since you are good demoness, you won't give me up. I'm guessing you don't like the city and the city god either. Do you? So do you want to earn some money? What's the job? The job is no sweat. I need to have 2 parcels delivered. One to old Blasco, my friend in Portland, and the other to Father Satiros, my buddy in Garen Nilium. Alright, Robert, give me your package. Garen Nilium. Garen Nilium. While you are still here, would you like to take a look at my goods? Some rare items I must know. Show me what you have to show. Oh, eternal torch. Gave it. Ah, nice. Infinity Amashi. This is one choice branch. Where can I buy paper? Ordinary paper. Paper? You are lucky, Nora. I just got a large batch of wonderful paper. You can say I did my best, especially for you, for our friendship. What's the price? It's cheap as these things go. Only 10,000 coins for a pack of wonderful snow white paper. You won't find paper like this anywhere in Inselburg, other than right here at Old Chamber. You won't even find it anywhere else in the town. I give you my word. Cheap? You are out of your mind. What about the discount? No discount for paper. Pay or leave, Neolai. Hey, take the money. It's wonderful paper, suitable for all kinds of paperwork. You'll always have a kind word to say about old Robert Chambers, who gave you such splendid snow white paper. You are making a profit of me, all right then. I need to buy some rare goods right away. Rare goods are my specialty. What exactly do you need? I need a sable, a jam, and blue dog puppy. You are lucky, Neurai, that you know Robert Chambers. I will help you. Ask the old herbalist for a puppy. His bitch, the one that looks a bit like a bulldog, helped not long ago. Hurry up before he drowned all of the puppies. Look for John at Harald the Old Place. He served as a drummer when he was young. As for the sable, I can sell one to you myself. It's a good one. Brought here for a gentleman who suddenly disappeared. How much do you want for the sable? A good sable like this can't be worth any less than 30,000 coins. Can you lower the price a bit? I'm sorry, Neolai, but will you just look at this sable? The handicraft, the encrusted hilt, the well-sharpened double-edged blade. If not for our friendship, I would keep this sword myself. All right, I'll buy it. Oh, this sable is so good. Take it and use it. I have other business with you. Chambers, do you have a parcel from Brask? Thanks, Neurai. It's a pleasure to work with you. I've got to go. Okay. You need to present the sword to the assassin. The bottle is empty. Read and throw away the bottle. And the newspaper. Wow. Grand strategy. Okay. Grand strategy. Okay. Ah. Leaders with the world back. Collector. Ah. treasure box. Then fireball. Ah. Experiment spot. I'm always glad to see you, Neoran. Yours are the most fascinating eyes in the whole of Neotown. I'm looking for an experienced captain to take part in a faraway expedition. My young friend wants to go searching for treasure. Could you please recommend someone to me? I could take one interesting commission myself. When I was younger, I used to sail to faraway exotic places, so I can relate to your friend with Wanderlust. If the expedition is interesting enough, I would be satisfied with a modest fee. A naval expedition in pursuit of treasure. That's very great. Can a friend of mine rent you a ship? Can a friend of mine rent you a ship? Unfortunately, my ship isn't allowed to leave the local port. I think you should buy an appropriate vessel for your young friend from the elves in Garenirim Island. You won't find anything suitable here, and those elves build excellent ships. What else do we need for the expedition? You are asking strange questions, Neoline. Of course, your ship will need a crew. In other words, a team of sailors. Also, we'll need a supply of food and water. But I'll take care of that myself. I know where to find sailors for the expedition. You are intriguing me. Did you manage to hire a professional crew? And who the boats when? Take 50 prisoners and show them the ropes. Well, I don't like your idea at all, Neoline. How will I teach them the ropes if they are used to wielding swords, not tying knots? But if there are no other options, I'll see what I can do. And the most square face of them will be the boats swaying. There won't be any other options. Dick, take the prisoners. Fire crew, prepare everything in for expedition. Captain, fire ship on Garen. Okay. Greeting and welcome to my tavern. I managed to obtain paper and ink for the newspaper. Harvey, I'm going to have my own newspaper soon. It was very wise of me to become friends with you, and I didn't waste any time either. I arranged the purchase of the house next door for the editorial office. It's pretty expensive, but I hope that you can handle it. 100,000 coins. Gossip balls today. Guilty. Holy me. Alright. We'll let that be my contribution to supporting the freedom of speech. Here are the coins. Wow. Dreams come true. What a wonderful feeling. If you don't mind, I'm going to move into my new office immediately. I can hardly wait to do some real journalism. Who's going to be in charge of your inn? The inn isn't a problem. Tending the bar is an easy task. I think my elder sister is fit for the job. Alright, you can move then. Welcome to the office of the first newspaper in the history of Netan. I decided to name it Bad News. Do you like the name? You owe me a few favors, remember? I don't know what you are talking about. What would I? a newspaper editor known and respected throughout Inselburg, have to do with a vagabond dark creature? I don't remember all of you anything. Let me give you a lesson in manners. Please forgive me, Neurai. I was wrong, and my behavior was contemptible. Gossip gets down on his knees. I give you my word that I follow all of your orders to the best of my ability. To get the desired result from a creative mind, setting a goal and paying up isn't enough. Sometimes you have to use force. That's very sad. Gossip. Neurai, you are always welcome at the humble office of Bad News newspaper. I am at your service. What are they saying about Prince Leo? Rumor has it that the heir to the throne was kidnapped. Security is being tightened, and the patrols are arresting everyone who seems suspicious. By the way, you look pretty suspicious, Neurai. You do fit the description of the suspected culprit. Be careful not to catch the eye of the guard. I see that. The Queen had published an announcement on the front page of our newspaper. She promises to meet any conditions to have her son returned to her. The promise is confirmed with a magic oath that is impossible to break. In addition, she had placed a huge bounty on the kidnapper's head and will pay half that for information on the prince's whereabouts. Okay. How are things doing at the office? I must admit that I don't quite understand how to write a newspaper. After all, I worked as an ordinary innkeeper all my life, not a journalist. That's simple. You've just got to write good things about bad events and bad things about good events. Thank you. I'll try, but I'd be grateful if you could inform me about any and all noteworthy and important bad events. Oh, I'll be happy to. Okay. Neurai, you are always welcome at the humble office of Bad newspaper. I'm at your service. I have a piece of news for the newspaper. The formal opening of the Order of Betrayal has been held in Portland. I need you to publish an article praising the Order and its leader, Viscount Solvik. That's great. I have a draft article that will suit your needs. In just a few minutes, I'll have it finished and get the new issue ready for printing. How do you like this line? Every citizen of Portland is eager to become a genuine, well-respected trader. That's a powerful line. Now the inns of Portland will be crowded with volunteers eager to join my army. Nice. You need to advertise Feline de la Cult Club in Portland. It has to become Netana's most fashionable establishment. In a flash, tons of visitors guaranteed. Here is a fragment. Feline de la Cult Club is Portland's place to be. It's the most fashionable establishment in Netana. Looking for the best company? Feline's Club. Looking for the best ladies? Feline's Club. You know where to go. Feline de la Cult Club. That will do. Montevideo is now controlled by the Dark Forces. I order you to publish a special issue of the newspaper covering this subject. The issue will be ready promptly. I'm just finishing the editorial. How do you like this line? Every girl who wants to be popular dreams of being kissed by a handsome vampire. The residents of Montevideo are in luck. Is your town still living by the light? That's so out of fashion. great line. Thank you. Greeting master. Oh, the prince, we've got to go. Innkeeper called the young prince. You again? Where are the gifts you promised me? Here you are, the complete set. They are a real servant, the genuine gem, a pup in the flesh. Hurry, pray. What about getting married? Let's put off your marriage for now. I'll be back soon. For the prince, we've got to go. Hey, what about the second point? I'm willing to go, but I remind you of your promise. I also order you to get me married. I will keep my promise. Master, the bad boy tortured me again. He sewed my hand back on, using an elastic thread instead of a regular thread. Now I can't pick anything up or put anything down. My hand jerks, and he laughs. Please, master, let me eat the boy. I wish we could swap problems. Okay. Circus actress. Can I do it? Carl, the dark forces could make good use of your talent. Come to the shelter with me. There you'll find good money, a challenging job, and a great team. What do you say? I agree, and I don't need the money. I'm eternally grateful to you for saving my daughter. I'm ready to go with you wherever you say. And you agree to leave your circus behind? I've got Julia. I'll tell her to take care of the elephant and do the tightrope walking, plus equilibrium and pantomime on Thursday. She won't be able to play the legend all by herself, but she should be fine doing the ice and fire show. She'll dress our elephant up as a lizard. It doesn't have any other word it can do while it's sneezing like that. Let's go there. How to non-human. Lay down your arm, let the prince go, and put your hand above your head. Step aside. If you don't let me in to see the queen, I will bite off the head of the hair to the throne. You may pass that creature, but remember, you won't get out of Inselburg alive. That remains to be seen. Give me back my boy. Here is your boy. You can have him. I'm so happy, my dear son, my Leo. You are by my side again. I love you so much. Let me kiss you. And again, the prince winces as if he has a toothache. Mommy, quit this sissy stuff and leave me alone. I'm grown up and soon I'll be married. I was so worried, my darling son, so distressed, but now you are with me and I'm happy. I love you so much. You are so wonderful, my dear son. Mommy is on cloud 9. Wait a second. I'll take a look at her aura once more. Black disappeared for a moment. Yes, she's as happy as a butler. Grab her quick and bring her to the spirit at the shelter. To the queen. Your Majesty, it's time to keep your promise. You took a magic oath to fulfill any wish of the one who brings your son back. I wish you to become my prisoner of your own free will. What are you talking about, this despicable dark creature? How can I become your prisoner voluntarily? You swore to fulfill any request made by whoever brings their son back. As I was told, the oath was sealed magically, so it cannot be broken. True, I am unable to break the magical oath, but I never thought that your wish would be so holy. In any case, I'm glad that my son is safe and sound. Let it be so. I surrender myself to you, Demoness. I hope that the Knights of the Light will be able to free me one day. To the prince, your highness, I ask you to pardon the fencing master. He will not harm anyone. While the courtiers are getting ready for the coronation, you might as well visit the prison and get the fencing master from there. Give him my regards. I like him very much. I'll be there and back. The oak is very breathing. Is that you? How did you manage to get here? Get the oak off the field and give him some water. Thank you. Now I'm feeling a lot better. Unfortunately, almost all my bones are broken, so I'm temporarily unfit for field work. I am only useful for teaching the young and sharing my experience with them. Let's go. We have lots of things to do. How are you doing, Neuline? Did you manage to save my fencing master? I've got to go. I hope we will be friends. Wait, Neuline. Don't you remember that my last condition remained unfulfilled? I want to get married, and I'm waiting for you to fulfill it. Be patient just a little longer. I will find you a worthy bride. Just remember that I need a good bride. One who knows how to blow bubbles. It's a pity that you don't work first when you are searching for bride, but you are the king now. I kept that promise. Your Majesty, you can't be a king since you are under 16. According to the laws of Inselburg, you must wait until you come of age. As far as I remember, if I don't have any close relatives of royal blood, I can become king myself without waiting until I come of age. In your face, Besonne. According to the law of Inselburg, a regent of the underage king must be appointed from among his courtiers. In that case, I choose the fencing master to be my regent, the one who at first wore a cloth helmet and then turned out to have a green face. The captain of the guard grins his teeth. There can be an exception to any law, Your Majesty. It would be better if you rule yourself, but without this disgusting non-human being. I'll be back. Nice. Okay. So this time I go to Julia. Greeting, Neurite. How can I help you? Are you serious about the prince? Well, of course, I was serious. How can you not be serious about princes? Why? Did you find a good match for me? I have one prince in mind, or rather, a young king. A young king? Oh, that's so exciting. Will he like me as I am? Do you think? I don't have any clothes but a circus costume. Any king would like you in those clothes. Come with me. and I'll take you to Inselburg. Very glad to welcome you once again, Neurai. Carlo Cinicelli, an artist and circus actor of genius, has come with me. Which department do you think we should put him in? Let's open the department of experimental weapons and appoint your actor as its head. And what will he do there? And should I know? If this Carlo is as talented as you say, he can invent something interesting on his own. We just have to give him artistic freedom. Let him take his freedom, I take my freedom. Excellent. The dark ritual of the weapon of vengeance is getting ever closer. Whom did you catch this time? I want to have a closer look at the new victim. Queen Elsa the Happy. The spirit views the prisoner with interest. Queen Elsa from Inselburg. This is the end of your happiness, Elsa. The knight who dedicated the victories to you killed demons and orcs by the thousand. Now you will pay for their crimes. Bagheera, take your prisoner. Remember, you must consign her to constant torture. This suffering will give me the strength to perform the dark ritual needed to create the weapon of vengeance. The happy are up my street, so give me the queen. I promise I'll torture her within an inch of her life. It's not a warrior's habit to hurt women. But I swear to execute the spirit order to free Netan from the yoke of the light. Elsa, you will have to pay for the crimes of knights and paladins of the light. You are no longer queen. You are now the prisoner of an orc, so be prepared for horrible torments. I'll make you wear a rough collar around your tender neck and put you on a chain. I will beat you up with a stick from morning to night, to make you weep from dawn to dusk. But ever after the sunset, you will have no rest from your torment. And then the spirit will use your tears to make a weapon to help us defeat the light forever. Take your filthy paws off me, you disgusting, stinking oath. Yes, I swear to become a prisoner. But be so kind as to treat me properly. I am the Queen of Inselburg, not some pedant. I don't know how queens should be treated. The elves slaughtered our shamans and chiefs right by their houses, taking no heed of the children's cries. Tears well up in Elsa's eyes. You can't do this to me. I did nothing to harm any of you. Untie me or kill me. Just don't leave me at the mercy of the horrible oath. Come on, cry louder. We found it invigorating. managing the Department of Experimental Weapons. Hopefully I can manage. How are you settling into the shelter? It's good. It's dark and quiet here. After the elephant sneezed in my ear every day for months, the shelter is like a resort. How can your talent help the dark cause? I need to think about that. I never accepted such responsibility before. Give me a little more time, Neura. I should probably use my makeup skill and my experience teaching acting techniques. It will be useful for your military tasks, for representing a weak unit as a strong one, or a strong unit as a weak one, for instance. That should confuse the enemy. That's a good idea. I like it. Then I need a collection of outfits and accessories from warriors of different races. You are always making war and taking prisoners. Bring me 100 prisoners, and their clothing will become the basis of my collection. No, bring me 150 prisoners to be on the safe side. Alright, I'll get to it. Thank you, Neuline. I need time to sort the outfits out. We can take some clothes as ready to wear, but we will have to sew the rest according to the pattern. It all depends on how badly the outfits were damaged in battle. Drop in later when I finish my inventory of all design. So I got Where's the bride that we agreed about, Neura? I'm sick and tired of waiting so long. Let me introduce to your majesty the charming Julia, the best bride that can be found in the world of Netan. Hello, Julia. You are so sweet. I didn't even imagine that girl could be dressed so unusually as you are. That's a very nice costume. Can you blow bubbles? Of course. Plus I can stand on my head, walk the tightrope, and perform magic tricks. It's a pleasure to meet you, Julia. You are so adorable. Attention, my courtiers. I want a wedding with this wonderful girl engaged. I'm sorry to intervene, Your Majesty, but you can't get married until you come of age. Then why become king if you can't even get married? What nonsense is it? I want to get married. Do you understand, Bezonen? According to the law of Inselburg, if the king's bride is not yet 16, she may become the queen only after the king comes of age. Until then, the bride may live at the royal castle only as a betrothed bride. I agree. Thank you, Madam. What can I do for you? make an alliance with those of the dark. That will please me very much. Listen everyone, hear me, one and all. Leo, the first king of Inselburg, hereby announces an eternal alliance between the kingdom of Inselburg and the dark. Long live King Leo the First. I won't allow this outrage. No non-human can be an ally to His Majesty King of Inselburg. I will hack this spawn of the dark into pieces. I don't have anything against a good fight. Come closer, Neuline, and I will shake your hand. The alliance is settled. You and I will be true friends now. Thank you, Leon. See you. Lord of the Darkness. Okay. Great hunter, great Good to see you, Neuline. Your Majesty, wouldn't you like to establish a fashionable and modern order with royal in Inselburg as a token of the friendship between you and me, instead of the obsolete Order of Light? The Order of Royal? You know, Neuline, I don't object to that, since I have wanted to commemorate our friendship somehow for a long time now, but I don't like the name that you suggest. Let's just change the name to something more pleasant. For example, the Order of Twilight sounds good, since twilight is what happens between the light and the dark. A splendid idea. That's what we should do. That is indeed a wonderful idea, Your Majesty. Okay. Thank you very much. You let me meet a wonderful prince, even one who is nearly a king. I never dreamed of such a lucky thing happening to me. Be happy, Julia. See you soon. Creation, body healing, Arcade set to defend. First-time experience for the hero and Valkyries. Valkyrie. All Valkyrie. I'm Bucedo, the headmistress of charm school. Tell me your name and the purpose of your visit. My name is Nero. What kind of school is this? Well, obviously you are not from our circle. Bucedo lets out a snort. Young girls from noble families receive their education at our school. Classical scholarship, fine art, housekeeping, and dancing, French language, and laundering are taught one-on-one. You don't say. You never told me the purpose of your visit. What in particular is of interest to you? How are things going at the school? Even a highly cultured educational establishment like ours has been tainted by these horrible times. Sadly, I must admit that almost all of our young girls enjoy reading the newspaper gossip about the dark creatures. This is a terrible generation. Many of them are even willing to run away from the school to the bad guy. They read so much about bad news. Well, if they really want to run away, why stop them? What are you talking about? Our school enjoys the reputation of a decent educational establishment. I do not allow the girls to leave the school campus under any circumstances. Perhaps for certain people, you could turn a blind eye to this behavior. Impossible. Please remember who you are talking to, unless the fee is really quite large, and just once. That if you happen to have enough funds, I'll see what can I do. I've got plenty of coins. Do you happen to have any young ladies who wish to move to a new environment and make a close acquaintance with the creatures? I have so much to do, of course, so I could get distracted for just a minute. If you are to give me 25,000 coins, well, there is always a chance that 25 of my students could sneak out of the gate. You see, I've got so much to do. It's hard for me to keep an eye on each of my girls, and they are so quick. You know what I mean? That's a bit expensive, in my opinion. Consider the risk I'm taking. Think about my reputation. I'm dropping some coin by accident. And remember that I want no part in your dark doings. Headmistress Cedre turns away deliberately and stares at the books on her shelves. Of course, the girls fled on their own accord, I know. Do you have anything to say about school? Of course, we have princesses at our school. Our charm school is the only one in all of Nether, so young girls from noble families have no choice but to study here. Have any of them expressed a desire to join the dark forces? Unfortunately, princesses, just like all other girls, are extremely susceptible to dark propaganda. Good girls are often attracted to bad boys. It's horrible. These modern youth, they are rotten to the core. Perhaps you could get accidentally distracted one more time? No way. I bear personal responsibility for each of the 5 princesses in my school. This is out of the question. I wouldn't even think of it. Oh, any less than... Oh. 500,000. How familiar am I hearing things? You do realize that the amount has to be enough for me to rent a deep sea vessel, leave Inselburg as soon as possible, and live out the rest of my life. Staying here after the incident would be unsafe for me, to put it mildly. No more favors after this one. So I will make the primitive application. Get the princess circle. Okay. Wow. Oh. But wow. Okay. Okay, well then, the time has come, so let's end it here. If you don't mind, press thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I hope you enjoy my video. Please look forward to the next video. See you later. Good luck to you. Goodbye.